What is going on, you guys? Steven from AIRSOFT Tech. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video, and obviously from the title and the thumbnail, I'm going to be doing the full review of this G&G Armament GPM92 gas blowback pistol. However, before I go ahead and grab it and get into the video, you guys probably thinking, damn, Steven, back-to-back uploads? Who is this guy? This ain't Steven. We know he uploads like once every 2 weeks. Come on, but this isn't you. I'm not gonna be uploading daily, but I will be uploading every other day and sometimes even back to back like this. My last video, which was the unboxing video, which was yesterday. Now this video, which is the review of the pistol. So yes, every now and then I'll be having back to back uploads, and then, but for the most part, I'm gonna be doing videos like every other day for the next 2 weeks. Bottom line, you guys, these next 2 weeks before I start up school again, I'm gonna be uploading content like crazy. Get ready. Anyways though, you guys, so here it is. This is the GPM92, and obviously this isn't the gun. This is the case you get with the gun. And if you guys are interested in purchasing this gun, I'll make sure to leave a link in the description where you can go ahead and pre-order it on evike.com for $120. I know it says $160, but G&G told me themselves that they have lowered the price to $120. So by the time this video goes up, hopefully Evike changed their price, because as I'm filming this, it's still at $160. So, but if it is at $160, I don't know what you should do, to be honest with you. Maybe G&G, if you're watching this, and if Evike hasn't changed the price yet, you should contact them. But it will be $120 when this does get released. But yeah, for $120, you get this very nice hard shell case with the G&G logo in there. I know that's probably really bright, but anyways, just go ahead, flip up these two tabs just like so, and ta-da! There's the gun. I don't want them to fall out, but there's the GPM92 itself, the magazine. You do indeed get a speed loader which says G&G on it, and then you do have this little logo right here as well that says GPM92, and then you have the manual kind of stuck up here on the top flap. Anyways though, let's go ahead and take this bad boy out and let's get into this review. So I guess we can go ahead and just start from the front of the gun here. So it actually does come with this little black, I guess I could say like flash hider or tip right out of the box to go ahead and cover up the orange flash hider right there. And one thing G&G mentioned to me is that they will be coming out with a tracer unit which will come with a threaded adapter in the box. They don't come obviously together. You have to buy the tracer unit separately, but you can go ahead and thread on the tracer unit, use glow-in-the-dark BBs, and boom, now you kind of have a laser gun. But yeah, so they'll be coming out very soon with that. Obviously none of the stuff that you guys are watching right now is released yet. It will be released very shortly though. Anyways though, getting back into the point of the video, I want to go ahead and cover the trade. So if you guys can see that, G&G Armament, made in Taiwan, that is engraved into the metal slide. And yes, the slide as well as the lower is full metal. Everything on this gun is basically metal. But besides that, we do have GPM92 right there engraved into the metal, and then this is kind of like painted on or printed on, which is like a serial number. Same thing with this guy right here, which is actually on the Picatinny rail underneath the gun. Here you can go ahead and mount a flashlight, laser, whatever you want. And then on this side, there isn't too much besides right here. This is also engraved if my camera actually focuses for you guys. There we go, GP mod 92FS cal 6mm, 4 6mm airsoft BBs, and then we have some warning, you know, writing stuff down there, you know, read manual before use and stuff. And then we do have the G&G Armament logo on the grips as well. Moving on though towards the middle of the gun, we do have the takedown lever right here, and guys, I will be taking this apart so I can show you guys where the hop up is in case you need to adjust it or do any maintenance, because you are gonna have to clean up your GBBs. Everyone knows that, that's just a rule. Below that though, we do have the metal trigger and trigger guard, and then we have the metal slide release as well. Right there we do have the mag release, which is also metal, and one thing that I love, the mag slides right on out. Absolutely amazing. I love when pistols do that. Since I went ahead and took the magazine out of the gun, why don't we just talk about it really quickly. So this holds 27 rounds. You can fill it on the bottom right there with green gas, and supposedly this runs really well off of neutral gas. Apparently the kick is a little better. Everything just is a lot smoother and, you know, just I guess crisper. It's just the gun runs really nicely off neutral, but again, you can use green gas, as I will be using green gas when we go ahead and shoot this bad boy. But yeah, so it holds 27 rounds. Obviously you have the follower right there. Sorry, that's out of focus. But other than that, nothing too much. This is just, you know, pretty standard M9. We do have some trades right there, made in Taiwan, cal 6mm. However, I have been told that this is a proprietary magazine specifically for the GPM92. So I don't believe you can use any other M9 magazines in this gun. But I will, you know, correct myself on the screen if I'm wrong. I don't believe I am, but again, I will correct myself on the screen if I am. Other than that though, pretty standard gas magazine. Anyways, let's go ahead and put the mag back in the gun. So one thing I would like to mention right off the bat, you guys, is that this gun is indeed double action. I love that about the gun. Also, I love how the gun comes with white dot painted iron sights right out of the box. As you guys can see, it's pretty funny. Sometimes people actually paint white dots on the iron sights themselves if their pistol doesn't come with it. Personally, I would definitely do that, but it is a nice touch that these do come with it out of the box. Anyways, though, since we're kind of talking about the slide, why don't we go ahead, rock that guy back. Obviously, it will lock back because there are no BBs in the magazine. Go ahead, push the slide release forward. The slide will release, and boom, you are good to go. And yes, you can also pull the hammer back like that if you want. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about, you guys, is the safety. So say the hammer is back, the gun is cocked. All you have to do is go ahead, push the safety down, and it actually releases the hammer. And obviously, you cannot pull the trigger. The hammer doesn't go, back. The gun cannot be fired. And also, the slide cannot be pushed back as well. And yes, the safety is indeed ambidextrous. As you guys can see, it does move on both sides. Anyways, though, we pretty much covered everything in terms of the externals, the build quality. You guys have seen, all the trades, all the close-up features and whatnot. You do have some more like kind of grooves back here, just like the grip on the sides. But yeah, so anyways, why don't we go ahead and get into the next segment, which will be taking the gun apart so I can actually show you guys where the hop-up is. Sorry, that's not in focus. There you go. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and disassemble the gun so we can go ahead and get into it so you guys can adjust the hop-up, do any maintenance if needed, and yeah, so let's go ahead and take it apart. All right, so we're at my table, you guys. Let's go ahead and take this thing apart. So the first thing that you want to go ahead and do is take the magazine out of the gun, set that to the side. What you want to do is make sure that there are no BBs in the chamber. There is not. We are good to go. What you can do is, to make this even easier, is push the slide release up so the slide actually locks back, just like so. And the next thing you're going to want to do is push the button over here. I'm gonna get a close-up. Push that button right there, push it in, and as you're pushing it in, go ahead, flip it around, and see that takedown lever right here? Go ahead and flip it down just like so. That is what it should look like. It should be facing downwards. And then all you have to do is release the slide and just take it off. Slides off literally just like butter. Anyways, though, here is the lower. Again, this is full metal. You have your hammer, you have your trigger. If you need to go ahead and lube this up or clean any grease off, go ahead and do so now. Anyways, though, let's go ahead and get into the slides because I want to show you guys the hop up, which is right there. So if you want to go ahead and use heavier BBs, you are probably going to have to adjust the hop up so you have more hop, and you're going to have to take the gun apart and dial that wheel right there. That is your hop up. Anyway, since we're here, we kind of took the gun apart. We're looking at the internals. Why don't we actually talk about the internals and talk about all the little things that are actually a little bit different in terms of technology and pieces that sets this gun apart from other guns on the market. So I'm actually going to be having a video playing over the screen right now because G&G actually posted a video a while ago on their channel of the GPM92. It's like an animated video of a breakdown showing all the parts and pieces that's new. So it comes with a gas filter system. It comes with a whirl valve cylinder. As I said, the mags themselves are proprietary to this gun itself. It should be shooting at around 330 to 340 FPS, and it comes with a tight bore inner barrel, a 6.03 to be exact. And as I said, the gun is supposedly supposed to be running absolutely beautifully if you want to go ahead and use neutral gas instead of green gas, but you can use whichever one you want. But yeah, you guys, make sure you go ahead and check out that full video on G&G Armaments channel and subscribe to them if you want. You guys can get a better detailed breakdown look and all the parts moving. You guys saw the clip though, you know what I'm talking about. So if you want to see the full video, links will be in the description. Anyways though, let's go ahead and get back to this video. So what I'm going to do now is all you have to do is go ahead, put the slide back on the gun just like so, push it all the way back and flip this piece back up. It snaps up. Hopefully you guys saw that, and boom, you can let go and you are good as new. Let's go ahead and rock the slide back a few times. Boom, beautiful. Let's go do this. Boom, locks back. Everything looks like it is working perfectly. Anyways though, let's go ahead and get into the fun stuff. Let's go ahead and get into the shooting test. And really quickly before we get into the shooting test, if you guys are curious what BBs I'll be using, I will be using standard 0.20 gram BBs, as you guys can see. However, these are G&G. Alright guys, we have the Extra Tech here set up for 0.20 gram BBs, I believe. Yep, 0.20 gram BBs good. I have the 0.20s loaded up in the mag. I have green gas in the magazine. Here we go. Let's take the first shot. 310.6, 313.8, 316.7, 350.4, 346, 343, 334, that one did not read, 330, and 330.4. So they actually do say this thing is supposed to be shooting between 320 to 340 FPS. And for the most part, that's exactly what we were getting. So yes, you can pretty much use this wherever you want, CQB or outdoors. Alright, so I know the target probably looks like it's leaning a little bit, but that's because it's balancing on like a pole. Anyways though, we hit the target pretty much every single time. I believe I got 14 out of 15 shots, and I was shooting at around, I want to say at least 50 feet. Probably between 50 and 60, no more than 60 for sure. So we hit the target 14 out of 15 times, and guys, the target is legit the size of my hand, alright? The 15th shot or whatever, it's not the 15th shot, but the one shot out of 15 where we didn't hit the target, I think hit like one of these mag pouches are right below the target, but it still hit the plate carrier. So if this was a person, you know, back at, you know, between 50 and 60 feet and they're just wide in the open, they don't even see me, you're not gonna have a problem hitting them at all. That is what I'm talking about, baby. Completely soaked in this orange Fanta. I absolutely love this stuff. Always breaks my heart having to do this, but damn, we tore this can up, and some of the BBs even went clean through, as you guys can see, but I would say that is a job well done. Anyways, you guys, I think that is going to do it for this video. I had an absolute blast messing around with this guy. You know, I don't usually get too many M9s, you know, I don't get my hands on too many of them, so when I finally do get my hands on one of them, especially one that's a little exclusive at the time that I'm recording this video because it's not even released yet, and especially since this one is also really nice, you know, it's just a lot of fun for me personally. So anyways though, remember guys, if you are interested in getting one of these or pre-ordering one of them, links will be in the description to Evike where you guys can go ahead and get it. Also though, G&G, one last time, thank you so much for sending this out to me. I really do appreciate it, guys. Again, if you want to check out the unboxing, links will be in the description for that as well. And also keep an eye out for the ARP9 review from G&G. That video will be out very soon, hopefully in like 2 days. But yeah, I mentioned everything. So again, you guys, if you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and smack that thumbs up button and click the subscribe button down below if you're new and you haven't subscribed already. I'd greatly appreciate it. But yeah, other than that, again, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, but until next time, I will see you guys in the next one.